In the beginning, God creates the heavens and the earth. The earth is formless and empty. Darkness hovers over the surface of the deep, and God's Spirit hovers over the waters. Then God says, "Let there be light," and there is light. God sees that the light is good, and He separates the light from the darkness, calling the light day and the darkness night. There is evening and there is morning, the first day. On the second day, God says, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, to separate the waters from the waters." And God creates the firmament, calling it heaven. There is evening and there is morning, the second day.
On the third day, God says, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it is so. God calls the dry ground land, and the gathered waters He calls seas. And God sees that it is good.
God says, "Let the land produce vegetation, plants that bear seed, and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." And it is so. The land produces vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God sees that it is good. And there is evening, and there is morning, the third day. On the fourth day, God says, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens, to separate the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years." And God creates the sun, moon, and stars. He sets them in the expanse of the heavens, to give light upon the earth. God sees that it is good. There is evening, and there is morning, the fourth day.
On the fifth day, God says, "Let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the heavens." And God creates every living creature of the waters and every winged bird according to its kind. God sees that it is good. There is evening, and there is morning, the fifth day. On the sixth day, God says, "Let the earth bring forth living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creeping things, and beasts of the earth." And it is so. God creates the beasts of the earth, the livestock, and everything that creeps on the ground according to their kinds. Then God says, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." So God creates man in His own image, male and female, He creates them. God blesses them and tells them to be fruitful and multiply, to fill the earth and subdue it, and to have dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the heavens, and every living thing that moves on the earth. God sees everything that He has made, and behold, it is very good. There is evening, and there is morning, the sixth day. On the seventh day, God finishes His work of creation, and He rests from all His work. God blesses the seventh day and sanctifies it because on that day He rested from all His work of creation.